Just wanted to show you a quick video on how to do ARP poisoning. So to do that, we're going to need 3 VMs. We're going to use our pfSense as a router. We're going to use Kali Linux as our attack platform, and we're going to use Windows XP as our victim. Alright, so to start with, we're going to need a program called ARP Spoof, which is not installed by default. So if you don't have it installed, apt-get install, and then dsniff is the package that has this program. I've already got it installed, that's good. So we're going to need some information here. We're going to need our attacker's IP. So that's 192.168.1.105. And this down here is our MAC address. We're going to want our router IP address. So you can find that by typing route, IP route. So here's our router. So let's go ahead and look at our victim config. So we're interested in this connection here today. So that's 192.168.1.103. So let's go on our pfSense really quickly. Open up a shell, and let's look at our ARP table. So here is our attacker, and this is the MAC address we said, right? 93FC, 93FC. Here's our victim MAC. We can double check that by going here, going to settings, network, 3B37. 3B37, so that's correct. Alright, so we're now ready to start our attack. So we're going to use ARP spoof. We're going to give it a target, 68.1.103, and then we're going to, so this is our victim, and then we're going to tell it to lie about the router. So as you know, when you do an ARP spoof, the purpose is to man in the middle so we can see what traffic is going across that link. So to actually see some traffic, we're going to use a program called URL snark. So we're going to see any URLs that are going across this link. Alright, so let's start Firefox, and we'll go to Google first. Alright, it's not going to work. So why doesn't it work? So the reason is we're getting all these packets, but we're not forwarding them on, because by default Linux doesn't forward packets to the destination that were not originally intended for that version of Linux, or excuse me, for that host. So we're going to turn on packet forwarding. IPv4, IP forward. So this is just writing a 1 into this file, and if there's a 1 in here, then packet forwarding is turned on. Alright, so let's go to Google, and now it should work. And where's our URL snarf? It's over here. So we got some traffic, but we didn't get all the URLs we visited, right? So I'm only seeing PKI requests. So why is that? So let's go back to our pfSense here and look at the table. So we still got this is still correct, but our victim still on the pfSense router still has this correct entry. So we only attacked the victim. So we also need to attack the router here. So let's go ahead and open up a new tab. ARP spoof. Our target is now the router, and we're going to lie about the victim. So now we should have both man in the middle, both sides of the connection. So previously we were only getting one side of the traffic, so now we should get both sides. And if we go back here, we see that the router thinks that the victim is on this MAC address. So we've man in the middle both sides. So let's go to Bing now. Alright, so now we get all the traffic. We see that we're visiting Bing. Alright, so how do we, now that we've got our man in the middle, now that we've sort of stolen the traffic we want to see, we want to clean up, right? We want to avoid detection. This is obviously a noisy attack anyway, but you should still try and clean up after you finished your attack. So we'll just we'll clean up the ARP table. Just press Control C. It's going to restore to the default, and let's do that on both sides. And now if I go to, shouldn't get any more traffic in my URL snarf. Oh, I did get some. Let's go back to Bing. Was probably when the ARP table wasn't cleaned up yet. Alright, now I didn't get any more traffic. Alright, so let's go back and look at the table. And you can see that's correct, and this is back to the original entry. Alright, so that's how you do a ARP spoofing attack. So let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully this helps you get started on the more difficult on-track tasks. Thank you.